Hello everybody and welcome back. So we're gonna finish up this one now and I'm gonna show you how that's made. So we're gonna leave this set size for now and we're gonna work a little bit with colors first. So in the properties we're gonna do two colors. So we're gonna do color 1 and we're gonna make this color let's see. Is it RGB? I mean, is it HDR? Where can I control that? Color, give me some properties. I want to change this. I don't know. Okay, anyway, maybe it's by default. So, and then we're going to have color 2, and I'm going to have the color next to the color down here. Okay, maybe like this. Color like this. Perfect. So we're going to make some default colors and I'm going to make, yeah, it's HDR, good. So let's do some lime greenish like this, maybe. Reddish is pretty cool. And then we can do another color. Let's do the opposite color like this. Cool, we have two colors, perfect. So here we're gonna have color 1, we're gonna have color 2, we're gonna use a lerp. So you see these lines here, I don't know what's going on here, it's a buggy. I hope it doesn't bug out for me now, but everything seems to work, so that's good. So we have the two colors and now we're gonna lerp with this value here. So we remapped it. So this is between 0 and 1. So if we do like this, put it in here and into color. Now we have the colors going like this. Super nice. This is working. It's awesome. So what we want to do, if we just do more space, we can have it at the same time. So because I want a harder edge. Nothing is really red here. And you could do it in two different ways. You could do it, either you do a remap or you do a sample curve. So I'm actually going to do a remap. So the input from this one, the output is 0 to 1. So the input going to be 0 to 1. And the output going to be 0 to 1, 2. So when we plug it in here, there is no difference. It's going to be the same. But the thing is, we want to do the measurement from 0.5. And then we want to clamp this one down. So now you see that the measure only taking place between the distance the value 0.5 to 0.6 or maybe 0.7, I don't know, maybe that's better. So that's cool. And also now when we have the colors in place, we can work with this size. And in this case, I'm going to show you how you can use sample curve. So if we do sample curve and we plug this one in here. So what's going on? We have 0, 1 out from the remap. So we're always going to, here, this is 0 and this is 1 up here. Well, actually, this is 0 and this is 1. So now we want to kind of have remapping this value. So when the distance is 0, we do want it to be one. And then here we're going to do add key, and this one we're going to edit, and we're going to do 0. So what's going on here is that in the beginning, the box, when the distance is 0, when it's red, it's going to be big. But then when it's kind of whitish, as you see here, it's going to be small. And we're going to do another key, and we're going to make this one flat. And this one going to be value 0, 2. So if we do like this, we do this one flat too, actually. Now, if we just move them in just a little bit. So that means when it's 0, that is red, it's going to be 1. And when it's kind of whitish in the middle between blue and red, it's going to be 0. And then it's going to be 1 again when it's the blue color. So now we're doing the size with the sample curve. So now we have it like this. Super cool. So this is actually the setup, and we're going to make it look a little bit better. So the speed a little bit slower. And you see the, actually if we do like this, you see the, I find, I want more size. So here now we can tweak this one. This is good. So I want more size in the beginning with the red one, like this. Then we could do maybe more fall off like this. This is how we could tweak it. Super nice. And the colors, I don't really like them. I'm gonna do some else like this maybe. And a little bit more saturated. And the reason the colors is so way off is because I have this global volume. And the global volume is where you do some post-process. So I can show you how to do it from scratch. So, what? And it's blue. Why is it blue? Oh, and we need to clamp this one. This one we need to clamp. This is very important. And the reason we need to clamp it is because when you do measure from these and not 0 to 1, and when some values is overshooting, you kind of overshoot the values later. So this is nice. And actually, let's do a little bit more orange as the one that I had in the beginning. And maybe it's a little bit darker like this. And this one a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be fine. So if we do a little bit more speed on this one. And maybe we want a little bit bigger range. So this is the effect, right? So you can tweak it, but this is how I made it. And I'm just going to show you now how you can make the I lost the word, post-process. So what you want to do is that you want to put your camera somewhere. So I'm going to have it like this somewhere. This is my camera. And then I'm going to just do a little bit zoom in like this. This is nice. And then we're going to make this, let's see, a volume. So we want a global volume. So this volume is where you can do a profile to have effects. So we're going to make a new one. And I'm actually having one in the, where are we? Particle. So we have one here. I can just remove it. So you just do create, and you want to create a volume. Where is it? Rendering maybe. Volume profile. Yeah. So in this global volume, you want to put this profile. And here you can start to add stuff. So for instance, post-processing, you do, maybe you want bloom. And if I do this one here, because this value, the yellow one, we made it to be intensity by 1.9. So it's pretty strong. And then you can just do this intensity here. And you make that kind of glow like that. And then you can do, let's see, you could do this color adjustments maybe. So let's say if you want a little bit more contrast, you can do that. And then you have, let's see what we can take more. What do we have? So this is if you want to do this camera effect like this. And also the main camera, because now if we look through the game camera, you want to do, maybe you want this anti-alias. So you see it's jagged here. If you do this, change, let's see, get it a little bit smoother, or you do the more expensive one. Yeah, you can try it out. There are different ways to smooth this one out. What can we do more? Yeah, we can change, instead of skybox, we do a solid color. So you can choose a color to have in the background, like this. So yeah, I think the color is a little bit too strong. I'm gonna lower it a little bit, do it a little bit like this maybe. Save it. Cool. All right. I'm gonna leave it to this. You know, you understand how to tweak this. That's a little bit time consuming, but I really hope you liked it. And thank you so much for watching.